Designator Channel in Norton, Massachusetts, over Bristol County, southeast of Massachusetts, around the world. Go on in, everybody. It's time now for the morning news. The stories of Monday morning, August 10th, 2026. Hey, good morning, y'all. This lovely Monday morning, August 10th, 2026. It's 6:30 a.m. and it's 64 degrees and mix of sun clouds here on headlines. Top story at 6:30 a.m. is Benjamin Netanyahu rejects Donald Trump's Gaza peace plan. Trump signals shift to economic pressure as Iran hardened sense over Strait of Hormuz. Oil prices rise as traders assess U.S.-Iran Strait of Hormuz deal. Hundreds of Ukrainian drones target Russia's deadly overnight strikes. The National Hurricane Center has certified 3 areas to watch this week. We'll have more on that on a weather circular period news in a little bit. U.S. Marine veteran from Massachusetts was detained in Russia's near death, a fabricate said. Abdul El Sayed embraces Trump claim he represents a very different America. The government plans to enact a special law this year in South Korea to designate special zones for the investment of projects related to artificial intelligence, and Presidential Chief of Staff said Monday. U.S. South Korea launched major joint military exercise August 17th. Death toll in Thailand school shooting rises to 8 after student dies. Former Thai lawmaker arrested for fatally shooting local official. The U.S. military said it blocked 20 more ships from reaching or leaving Iran ports as prospects for resumption of negotiations appeared bleak. Authorities in Western Canada said Sunday that a woman died while evacuating her home as civil wildfires terrified southern British Columbia. President Trump on Sunday said Staff Secretary Will Sharp will be his new White House counsel, promoted as a former personal lawyer. New York police arrest man accused of killing farmer set at home ablaze. Brockton School District raised options for elementary overcrowding. Take a look at stocks now. Up 151.83 at 54 or 36.83. S&P 500 up 47.68 at 77.57.64. And Nasdaq up 342.26 at 26.690.62. Sports time at 6:32. In WNBA action, it's a New York Liberty 111. Las Vegas Aces 71, Washington Mystics 95, Phoenix Mercury 75. It's at Minnesota Lynx 103, Dallas Wings 90. Golden State Factories 84, Las Vegas Angels Sparks 78. In Major League Baseball action, Red Sox fall the Athletics 43, Washington Nationals 7, Cincinnati Reds 1, Atlanta Braves 2, New York Mets 1, 10 innings. That's the New York Mets 11, Pittsburgh Pirates 1, Philadelphia Phillies 7, Toronto Blue Jays 6 and 12 innings. It's Miami Marlins 12, LA Angels 3, Chicago Cubs 10, Kansas Royals 2, White Sox 5, Cleveland Guardians 3. It's Milwaukee Brewers 4, Minnesota Twins 3 and 10 innings. It's St. Louis Cardinals 7, Colorado Rockies 4, Baltimore Orioles 10, Texas Rangers 5, Detroit Tigers 3, Cincinnati Giants 1, and it is the Arizona Diamondbacks 4, LA Dodgers 2, Tampa Bay Rays 4, Seattle Mariners 1, and the San Diego Padres 7, Houston Astros 2. Don Nelson, second winningest coach in the NBA, dies at 86. Moreno has dealt the 16th Sir Alex Ayad, and Mexico beats U.S. in U20 final after suspect red. Then Craven jumped to just 6 points final playoff spot. And Simmons joined Australia camp, a mini camp, and NBA. Tonight, Red Sox taking on the Blue Jays in Toronto for a 4-game series. And today, got the Norton Leinster 7-7 passing football game at Norton High School at 7:30. Peter Childu's time is 6:33. Time now for Trevor Watch. Baby! MBTA red line delays about 50 minutes through the single problem at Prop Street. Transmitting standing by at stations. Fairmont Line train 1606, 5:30 a.m. from Reedville stop rate 5:50 minutes basket between Reedville and South Station. Providence Line Train 814, 602 info. Work projections provided. Work projections are paying 5 for the minutes. Bound together to do you can't kill you. Hanging welfare due to vessel substitution, some trips to depart from out to the location of Long Wharf North Ad. Monday, August 7th, some trips are selected with a 5-10 minute delay and ferry person will be able to provide guidance. Providence for 3 hours all looking good. 1-3 westbound side, a little bit around the Jamestown Bridge. Out of the Cape, Borden Bridge to the southbound side, a little bit slow. 95, slow between Route 285 and out of Route 485 at a Mansfield stretch, and then Tampa scan around the Foxborough area, and slow before Route 128 Kent stretch, and 24 at the northbound side. It's back between Route Harrison Boulevard and 89, and Route 128 Kent stretch, and Route 3 at the northbound side, a little bit slow around. Route 18 Weymouth down in the Breakthrough Split, 7 expressway. It's back between Breakthrough Split over down to Dorchester, Route 128 at the northbound side. It's back between 24 and Randolph over down to Route 109 and the Westwood stretch. And Pike, a little bit stop and go after between we're down Framing and Monorail 9 to Newton Quarter, Pike westbound side, a little bit slow on lower we're down at South Boston. Route 3 to the northbound side, back between the Breakthrough Split, and then 7 expressways back between Quincy with down to Dorchester stretch. And 93 southbound side, that's back to the Nandover stretch. After Route 128 in the Redden stretch, and 93 slow between Bedford down to Boston. Route 1 slow between Chelsea and Charlestown, 7 slow, Capitals good and Pike westbound side, a little bit slow on the lower we're down to South Boston. 138 southbound side, a little bit slow on Linfield and down to Wakefield. Route 3 southbound is back between 45 Lowell and down to Billerica, and then slower than the Burlington stretch. And today, eastbound Knowles Route, Route 146 to the Bridge in Worcester. Route 291 westbound side, a little bit around Route 5 and southwest of the 91 in Hartford, and Bear Parkway, westbound also in trouble, and Bear Parkway, a little bit in trouble stretch. 95 stops and also at Bridgeport over down to Norwalk here. And now, look at the weather scene at 6:36. Gonna take a look at the tropics. Disturbance number 1. As a 2 a.m. a broad area of tropical showers and storms that's straight below. The tropical wave is located about midway between the coast of West Africa and the Lesser Antilles. At some gradual development as the wave is possible. For midweek, while it moves quickly westward across the central tropical Atlantic and upper level winds are expected to become less convective for development later in this week when the system approaches the Lesser Antilles. Formation chance in 40 hours. Low temps and formation chance in 7 days. Low 10%. Surge number 2. Eastern to central tropical Atlantic, a small area of low pressure located a few hundred miles south of the Cape Verde Islands produced the dirt showers and thunderstorms as the system moves slowly westward. A tropical wave currently over West Africa is expected to emerge with a couple of days development conditions on forecast making it more conducive for development by mid-weekend. A tropical depression could form during the latter half of the weekend while the system moves westward and northwestward across the central tropical Atlantic. Formation chance in 40 hours. Low 20%. Formation chance in 7 days. Medium 60%. And surge number 3, a western central tropical Atlantic and tropical low pressure located a few hundred miles northwest of the Bermuda is producing dirt showers and thunderstorm activity. Some development of the system is possible during the next couple of days, and while it moves quickly eastward and the north of the Bermuda across the western and central subtropical Atlantic system is forecast to reach the cold waters later this weekend. Is just in the formation after Wednesday. Formation just in 40 hours. Low 10%. Formation just in 7 days. Low 10%. Okay. Forecast. Closer to home. About normal temperatures, the humidity continues about Tuesday. Relief from heat. Humidity comes late weekend. The settled weather continues this weekend. Shower and thunderstorm chances to winter this evening as well as Wednesday, Thursday morning. Above normal temperature range. Humidity continues about Tuesday. Relief from the heat. Humidity arrives on the weekend. And after a brief spike for the humidity this morning, dew points will start climbing back in the upper 60 to low 70s. Once the sun comes up, temperatures should be a tad cooler today. Roughly 85, yeah, it's in the 90 plus we've been seeing lately, and humidity will linger for Tuesday, but the temperatures at dew points will slowly begin to trend lower throughout the week, bringing much needed relief to some New England by Friday. At high temperature headed into the weekend, while it will be 80 degrees through temperatures through the 50s, possibly into the 40s and the higher elevations. Unsettled weather continues this week with it starts thunderstorm chances winter to this evening as well as Wednesday, Thursday morning. And past the cold pole across northern New England should up to Johnny Cape Valves up 750-1250. JKG by late this afternoon, come out with it 1-2 punch from a passive warm front and strike access as moving front to 7 New England. Some scattered showers and storms out keep up. Later this evening, Cam Candace is once again struggling to resolve the storms that with some models indicating storms over the northwest Massachusetts, upper shore, western Connecticut, and Others still keep storms combined in the Albany, New York City metro regions and Covington on the lower end as far as 7 place, but 7 frequently late afternoon and sunset. As with higher strength of the strongest severe thunderstorms form along the Kennebec River Valley, and fierce storms should be straight as far as east as the Hartford permanent quarter habitat. These just moves that far east, they should be sub-severe. Tuesday, Wednesday should remain dry, mostly sunny, pleasant days, but by Wednesday, Thursday morning, low pressure system slipping over Hudson Bay will be pushing south southeast and South Quebec and New England. A few assertion upper level short waves and cold front will likely be the California upper end. The thunderstorm chances and out. The main limiting factor would be time of the day the front pushes through. The front is the eastern Massachusetts goes by the early 37. We expect during stability and a low front storm risk however as the front also moves slower than the risk of storms increase, which would be just when one storm would reach severe levels. Okay, Taylor forecast goes like this. Today, the moon Gulf at 6 got 89 degrees, calming, given southwest wind 5 to 7 mile in the afternoon today. Temperature showers between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Mostly clouds coming in, mostly clouds coming at 68 degrees, south at about 3 to 6 miles after today. South got 87 to 61 degrees, west wind about 5 to 9 miles per hour for Wednesday. South got a slight showers late on Wednesday. High at 85, low 62 degrees, calming, given southwest wind 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon for Thursday. Temperature showers, but South got 84, low 59 degrees. Light southwest wind increases 5 to 9 miles in the morning, Wisconsin highest. 20 miles an hour, just reaches 50% for Friday. South sky, 80, low 56 degrees, and western about 6 to 9 miles per hour, beside 20 miles an hour for Saturday. South sky, 80, low 56 degrees, and north about 5 to 7 miles per hour, and for Sunday, south sky, 79 degrees, calming, given west wind 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Right now, first sky, 60 degrees, and that's going to be it for our water report for this August 10th, 2026 on A. Monday morning, Pierre J. Wiggins, say, have a good morning, stay safe, be part of the healthy, be well, have a good day. Come on in.